Okay, I just saw Spider-Man and it sucked so bad. So I'm going to title this whole video, Spider-Man Sucks. Here in my chair, working. I work a lot right here on the computer. That's a computer. That's a TV, which is like connected to the computer. Working on Community Compass project. Now, I haven't really explained what that is yet, but it was a very cool opportunity that came up resulting from this vlog. My whole goal with this vlog was to actually show people I was capable of making something cool. Also really liked the values that I talked about in this vlog, and that happened. I am working on the second piece, and it's gonna be awesome. Here's a little clip. Hey everybody, Jesse here. Today is a great day because you get to meet Chetwin. Okay, like last week, I don't just sit around and make vlogs. Although I wish I could. There's other jobs I have to do. Today, I am going to drive that way for like half an hour or so and fly droney over some things. Sorry, I really lost energy on that last little bit, you know, whatever. Anyway, here we go. What I want to talk to you about today is that you're not doing what it takes to let that creativity inside of you out. Now, you might say, well, I do this and this and this. I post on Instagram once in a while. I do a tweet or a Facebook post. It's going to take more than that. When I started taking photos, I posted one photo a day, and I thought, that'll be good. That'll be enough to get what I need to get. It took me a little while to find out that it wasn't going to be that easy. I wish it was that easy, but it just isn't. You have to work harder. I can hear what you're saying. Jesse, I have a full-time job. I have kids. I have a family. I have other things I need to do, and I understand that, and you need to do those things. What happened to the dream that you had? What do I do with the rest of my time? Am I just interested in binging the next show on Netflix? And again, I like to have fun as well. But what are we trying to achieve? I believe that every single person in the world has creativity waiting to burst forth from them. And some of those people are meant to do that on a professional basis. I know that some of you that watch this are those people, and I want you to succeed. I wouldn't tell you this stuff if I didn't want that. But today you have to understand, you're gonna need to work harder. Way back from the drone flying thing, a tornado warning came on the radio, so here we are. It is somewhere out there. I'm assuming over there. Although, who knows at this point. So, I'm gonna wait here for a few minutes and see which way this thing moves. Now I need sushi. I'm at my favorite sushi place in the town I live in. Hi, thanks.
Thank you.
And yeah, it's good. I've never done this left-handed. These sticks are broken. That guy in the black hat. Legit. Then we're gonna go see a really stupid movie. I'm predicting that Spider-Man Homecoming is gonna suck. That's my prediction. We'll see what happens. Okay, so Spider-Man Homecoming sucks so bad. I can't even explain how horrible that was.
It's a hard 4.
Literally, I don't understand why anyone gives these movies any kind of credit. I've had enough of these superhero movies. They're overdone. They're the exact same thing over and over and over again. It's driving me absolutely mental that people think these are good movies. These aren't good movies. They're cookie cutters that just make money constantly. Spider-Man Homecoming sucked. Now the next part is, you can't just say you're working harder. Unfortunately, we all have different kind of versions of what working hard really is. If you're single and don't have a family, I'm sorry, but there's people that have a lot more responsibility than you do. And so when you say, well, I'm working so hard, and you don't have those other responsibilities to come home to every day, you just don't have a grid for it yet. That's okay. You have to work within what you know, but it isn't to say that you're off the hook. If you think you're off the hook thinking that you're working hard enough, that you're doing what it takes to get to where you need to go, I'm going to say that there's more possibility inside of you that hasn't been tapped yet. See, we have something called capacity. The interesting thing about capacity is it's meant to be expanded. And if your capacity could be expanded beyond what you think is busy right now, what's possible? What if the highest form of being busy for you right now in a number of months or a year from now would seem like an easy day? What more would you be capable of doing? It's an interesting thought. Okay, so now I'm at the Appetizers Club with these people.
Yeah, give Rebecca some credit here.
There's Rebecca. She made this. It's Monday, meaning that I have the podcast. Great time. I had jujitsu this morning. Jujitsu, you say? Yes, jujitsu. I will explain more about that next week. So anyway, I'm on. It's a little bit rainy. But anyway, that won't dampen my spirits at all because the podcast is going to be hot. I don't know how hot and damp makes sense there in that whole scenario, but in my brain it does. Anyway, let's go.
Okay, guys, this is annoying.
The after party dinner. It's always awesome.
We're ready to eat. You guys.
Every day after the podcast, we have an awesome dinner. There's Mark. And today, we have a special treat as well.
Here we go. We're popping a bottle. Here we go. Woo!
Wow, thanks, just for you.
Just working hard isn't quite the answer. You can't just force yourself to do more in a smaller amount of time, although that will come. It's a mindset. It's a position that you have to take up. How badly do you want to see the dream you have fulfilled? How badly do you want to see that burning vision that you have in your heart come to life? If you really want it, if you truly want it, you'll be willing to do a lot more to achieve it. Right now, you might be busy, and I understand that. There's levels that I am too. But I never actually say that I'm busy because I think there's something deeper than that. I ask myself, how productive am I being? I think we need to remove the busy word from our lives because what it does, it lets us off the hook from increasing our capacity. Rather, I like to say, this is how productive I'm being. I think I could be more productive, but as soon as I start to say, oh, I'm super busy, I take my foot off the gas. You have to understand something. I want you to succeed. I really do. That's why I make these. I want to encourage you to reach that potential. I want to encourage you to be the creator that I believe we all can be. But there has to be a shift in our mindsets. Am I making excuses for myself, saying I'm just busy so I can't do more? Or am I honest with myself and say, you know what? I'm productive to some degree, but I probably watch Netflix 4 or 5 hours more than I should. Today, be more productive. See what happens.